muster station check-in is done. It is 11:25. We were in the 10:30 check-in group. We got there at about 10:25. So it is about 1 full hour from the moment we arrived at the exterior of the cruise terminal to having done our muster station. We are now headed over to the kids youth programs to get the kids checked in there. And I know some of you are always wondering about what the temperature is on ships like this. Right now, I'm a little bit warm. I'm in jeans and a t-shirt. I am already aware of the fact that I'm gonna wish that I brought more shorts. But yeah, I don't know exactly what temperature is in here, but a little bit warm, but not uncomfortably warm. Still looking for Camp Ocean. Here we are at the first look at the Lido deck. We got some DJ going on over here. We got a lot to explore here, so stay tuned. Deck 10 seems to be the level where you have to go, you can make it to the front and the back of the ship. You can't go across the ship on a lot of the other stateroom levels. I just passed through the Lido marketplace back there. I will absolutely be doing a full tour of the buffet there at the Lido marketplace in the days to come in this vlog series. So make sure you do subscribe to the channel. There will be so much more valuable information that you can find out while I'm on board here at the Carnival Firenze. First ice cream stop. Wait, how come yours is so much smaller than Lauren's?
No, I couldn't make it stop. I couldn't make it stop.
Likely story.
No.
I am here at Camp Ocean. We're gonna take a little bit of a tour here so we can see what Camp Ocean has to offer. And this is for ages 1 all the way up to 11.
You know, in this video game, so you can sit down, you play, we switch with your friends. So when you are doing parts, this is the dancing floor. You came here, this is our part trip. You dance here. When it's time for movie, you sit here, put movie. This one is a creative cove. When you do the arts and crafts, you use that side. We have another room that Dr. Seuss picked you. I can show you.
Sure, let's go see.
The story times, you can come that side. You can see somebody's gonna read a story for you guys. This side. So this Dr. Seuss picks you. When we do story time, they sit.
Okay.
We have another story time in deck 4.
Okay.
But this one is for the kids when we are reading their stories for them.
Okay.
And the characters appear. You came here, you sit here.
Whole bunch of books right here. Okay. So we got Victoria all checked into Camp Ocean. Just a little bit of a tour there. That's the only time that you're allowed to film in any of the kids clubs before they're even open on the first day. So I wanted to make sure it's got a little bit of a small tour there of Camp Ocean. I know it's important to see for a lot of people. We've been told that rooms will be ready sometime around 1:30. The rest of our bags were checked with the porter before we got on the ship. Now we're just here on the Lido deck, and I am gonna find a bar because we have to get our first cruise drink in. And the closest bar to where we are sitting right here on the Lido deck is Rococo. So let's go get our first cruise drinks. First look at some of the poolside cocktails here at Rococo. They are $13.25, and I think that a Sicilian tea and a spicy margarita maybe? And it's a last minute audible to a limoncello spritz and a Sicilian tea. First cruise drinks, Breda. Cheers. Yay! Next up for me is Guy's Burgers. That was my first Guy's Burger ever. I went with the plain Jane, comes with some tasty looking fries, and I'm over here at the toppings bar. Gonna put some pickles on there for sure. They do also have sauteed onions and chili to put on your burgers if you want. So I got my first Guy's Burger ever. We went with the plain Jane. Comes with a little bit of cheese on the burger. I added a ton of pickles, some white onions, ketchup. I got some tomato over there because it's good for me. I got some fries over here because those are bad for me. And then I got a little bit of the chipotle mayo and some yellow mustard. We have arrived at our room 2487. We have an inside cabin, the aft of the ship on deck 2. Let's check it out. It's not going to take very long since cruise rooms are very small. For those of you who are unaware, be prepared for very small. This is an inside cabin. These will drop down into bunk beds right here. We have 2 twin beds pushed together. And this is it, guys. You got TV on the wall here. You got a little fridge down here. You have a Little vanity right here. Got my formal wear hanging up there already. Safe, of course. You got your life jackets. Couple drawers on here. This is a very standard layout for a cruise ship. Let's go check out the bathroom. Bathroom, again, small. One person at a time sort of thing. But hey, most affordable room on the ship allows us to go on more cruises, and that's what it's all about, right? We don't spend much time in here anyways. The fun is had outside throughout the ship. Okay, we got situated in our room. Our main bags have not been delivered yet, but we were able to unpack our backpacks and start organizing things, putting things away, making best use of our room. So we're up here on the top deck now. We got the water slides here behind me. We'll be going on those sometime throughout this trip. And we are headed towards the ropes course, which we are pretty excited to traverse across. I will flip the camera and show you guys. Approaching the ropes course. We went on a steroided version of a ropes course in Skull Canyon a few weeks ago. That's another vlog coming out on the channel soon. Also up here under the ropes course is the miniature golf course. And then this over here, this is actually the Lido deck that's covered right now. We were sitting and eating Guy's burger when we first arrived. They had the DJ down there. This roof opens, so it's closed right now. Personally, I wish they would have it open let a little bit more fresh air in. I do like the outdoor fresh air here. It's about 65 degrees here today. Southern California. Oh, looks like we are getting geared up to go on the ropes course. Let's do it. Lauren, Victoria, and Breda got their harnesses on. I'm up next. So I asked the workers here if I could take my phone up and record, if I could vlog while I was up on the ropes course. And they said, absolutely, you can't. You can only do it if you brought your GoPro with your head strap or your chest strap. You can't have anything in your hands. In fact, they make you take everything out of your pockets and put them in the lockers while you're right before you get strapped in. So just remember that if you want to record while you're up on the ropes course, you got to bring a GoPro with a head strap or a chest strap. I am back on the ground after having survived the ropes course. We still got Breda up here going a second round. We got Lauren and Victoria up here going a second round, trying out the two different courses. I thought originally the right side was always the hardest, but wasn't the case. Sometimes the harder one's on the left, sometimes the harder one's on the right, from my experience. But it's really fun up here. We're definitely getting a good use of this on our 4 days here on the Firenze. And we got Lauren walking the plank. Up here next to the ropes course, they also have chess. If you want to come and practice your chess skills, that's chess, not checkers. Just off the other side of the ship here, you get a good shot of the Queen Mary. We got Victoria in the front. We got Lauren right here. In my opinion, the hardest obstacle is this one over here on the right, on the outside track. That whole board just wobbles as you're going across it. I actually chickened out on it. Didn't do it. I switched my track back over to the left. Maybe when I go back up there, now that I've warmed up, I'll give it a shot. But I challenged Lauren to try it out, so I'm gonna see if Lauren actually is able to do it. Oh, and here we got Breda coming in. Hi, Breda. Now we got Victoria walking the plank. Here goes Lauren across the hardest one. Yeah, okay. It's easy at the beginning there where there's a rope. Oh, there's a rope above. I didn't even see that. Lauren's cheating. Come on, finish it without holding the rope up top. Oh, she's got a better strategy than I would have had. She's going sideways. And Brady's got to try it because she's not going to be able to reach the rope up top. So the ropes course is a huge hit, especially with the kids. It looks like they're going around a third time. So it's the first time we've ever encountered a ropes course on a cruise ship. It's a great addition. It's the same sort of class category as, like, say, a rock climbing wall. You know, you're like sort of adventure, sort of risk-taking sort of activity. But we love it. It's great so far. We're gonna probably use this every day. We got Lauren going 1 foot on the plank. And directly underneath the ropes course is the warehouse arcade. So let's go inside and take a peekaboo. I mean, arcades are fun, but usually in these places they're like so expensive to like play anything. And looking at some of the pricing here to play some of these arcade games, they go by chips. That's what their like tokens are called. So you can buy 50 chips for $10. And from what I saw, depending on the game, it's anywhere from like 8 chips to like 23 chips. It's 23 chips to play air hockey. So it kind of gives you an idea. So it's like for 2 games of air hockey, you're basically gonna spend $10. See, and then like this motorbike game, that's 25 chips to play at one time. That's like the most expensive one I've seen here. Most of these other ones are like 11. This is like 6.5 chips, 8.3 chips to play Halo. And then this big shot game, that's 8.3. So it kind of gives you an idea of the type of money you're gonna run through here playing arcade games. But for $100, you can get 800 chips. So whatever the math works out to be on that. All right, Victoria, 1 leg in the air. Balance, go. Arms out, let go of your strap. And 1 leg up. There you go. Nice. Nice balance, Lauren. As a reminder, when on board, do not throw any items overboard. The ocean thanks you. On our way to the bar at the aft of the ship, passing the sports court here, they do have a full basketball court. I may or may not get out there this trip. We shall see. There are also a few foosball tables scattered throughout the ship. This one here is at the rear. We have found the bar at the back of the ship. It's also where Pizzeria del Capitano is. We'll absolutely be hitting pizza soon. The kids were looking for it earlier. They couldn't find it. There is quite a lengthy line right here to get some pizza. That probably moves pretty quickly. And then there's a lot of people over here at the bar, and we're gonna cozy up too. Here's a quick scan of the adult beverage offerings over here at the Versilia bar at the back of the ship. We got a couple Long Island iced teas and are drinking them on the way back to find the kids who are still going around the ropes course. I think this is like their 7th time around already. Not a tough walk. We're here in the port of Long Beach, headed out to sea. Oh, it's also important to note that in order to go on the ropes course, you have to be a minimum of 48 inches. Got back here to the kids with our beverages to find an intense game of chess going on. I did see Lauren. Oh, wait, both your queens are gone. Oh, they both lost their queens and they're working with all the auxiliary pieces right now. We got a really close helicopter sighting here. They wanted to just do a flyby. Hey! I mean, you're on a helicopter, but I'm on a cruise ship, so I win. Also of note, the mini golf course hours of operation is 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. That's easy to remember. And it is time for some more food over here at Pizzeria del Capitano. We are checking out their pizza making assembly station going on right here. Okay, it was a little bit of a long wait to get some pizza, but at least it's hot and fresh. And we got some mushroom and cheese pizza here and some pepperoni. It is time. I've been on the ship for a couple hours now, and it is time for some coffee There's a comedy show starting tonight at 11:15 p.m. And if I'm gonna make that, gonna need a few cups of this. And it is getting packed in here on the Lido deck in preparation of the Sailaway party. I really do wish they had this roof open in here. It's getting a little, I don't know, it's like, it's getting humid in here. Thank you, Breda. It's getting humid. And they should definitely be letting some fresh air in here. Hey, it's a Sailaway party! Wow, these guys are good dancers. I definitely feel like if Victoria got out there on the dance floor, this place would just hit a new level of fun. And after the Sailaway party has concluded, we have come up here to the top deck to catch both the sunset, the Queen Mary with its holiday lights still illuminated, and hopefully catch us sailing away from Long Beach. We just exchanged taking some photos with some lovely people up there on the top deck. The sunset behind us is just incredible, so we wanted to make sure that we got some photos. The Queen Mary, you can't really see it in these vlogs, but the Queen Mary does have still Christmas lights all over it, which I wasn't still expecting to see, but we're only, 10 days or so out of Christmas, 2 weeks or so. So it's nice to see that. And the sunset, just look at this. Just take it in for a minute. It's great. So the kids and Breda have now ventured back to the room. They're on their way there. I'm gonna keep exploring around the ship a little bit and check out some of the areas. So why don't you come along with me? And out here at the back of the ship still, these hot tubs right now are very crowded. People are enjoying those ahead of our Sailaway. We actually have not departed yet, and it is almost dark. There are lots of loungers out here facing the back of the ship. While the main pool area on the Lido deck does not have many loungers, there are very many other loungers throughout the ship facing off the starboard side, the aft of the ship, the front of the ship. Wherever you want loungers, there's lots of loungers. And as Breda and the kids are back at the room getting ready for dinner, I'm at the back of the ship here still anticipating Sailaway any moment. One thing I do wish that they did have back here is some heaters. Everybody thinks that, it's so warm here in LA, but honestly at night it gets fairly chilly, and especially when you get out here on the ocean by the water, it does get fairly cold. I'm in a t-shirt right now and I'm regretting it. It's definitely sweater weather. So if you're coming on the Carnival Firenze anytime soon in these winter months, make sure that you pack a sweater, you need to dress like it's, in the 50s, because it's gonna drop down 40s, 50s tonight, and you're gonna be cold if you're outside. They also have these little daybed sort of resting cabana places here at the back of the ship that if you get to soon enough, you can enjoy. They were camped out on for most of the afternoon into the early evening. Only now that it's becoming dinner time have they been vacated. And one last shot of the Queen Mary with its Christmas lights on. I am about to head inside and see what else I can find. I'm not sure what time the ship is actually gonna leave port. Most people are just heading inside. It's dinner time. It's becoming time to eat, and people are leaving. They're not even staying around to watch the ship depart. And just as I was about to leave, we have officially sailed away from Long Beach. We have left. We are heading out into the Pacific Ocean on our way to Catalina Island and onwards to Mexico. I'm glad I made it, but I am frozen. There's the horn. That's what I wanted to hear. If you stay long enough, you will hear the horn. Note to self, all cruises leaving California, and you're gonna stick around this late into the evening, bring a sweater. I am frozen. I am gonna go back to the room and start getting ready for our first dinner. Walking back to the room, the sports bar right now sports bar is packed. It's the Vikings-Lions game. And this game has like such ramifications for the division and the playoffs. And it is packed in here. The vibe is just incredible. Hello, blackjack tables. I have a date with you later this evening. See you soon. After a quick change in the room, we are now here in the Michelangelo, which is the main dining room here on the aft of Deck 3. So I'm going to check out the menu now and see what they have to offer. Tonight's appetizers, there is a pasta with braised lamb, roast duck rolls, a shrimp cocktail, seasonal mixed lettuce, Caesar salad, tomato soup with Tuscan bread, a wild rice Gruyere and country chicken soup. For an additional $32, you can also get the bonsai sushi ship. The Emerald Selects are a crawfish strudel and barbecue salmon. The entrees are Szechuan shrimp, Cornish game hen, 12-hour braised short rib. I think Lauren's going to get that. There is the pasta with the braised lamb, vegetable Wellington, and a featured Indian vegetarian dish. The featured salad is a Cobb, and the everyday entrees are chicken breast and a strip loin steak. The additional cost steakhouse selections are right there. Surf and turf, broiled filet mignon, strip loin steak, New York strip loin steak, grilled lamb chops. And the dessert options tonight, we're going to get the Carnival chocolate cake. For appetizers on our inaugural night on the Carnival Firenze, we have the shrimp cocktail and the pappardelle pasta with braised lamb. And entrees have arrived. Lauren has gone with the braised short ribs, and it does look tasty. Breda and Victoria have opted for the Szechuan shrimp. Comes with a side of bok choy there. Victoria already has rave reviews on that. And for the four of us to share, we have also gone with the bonsai sushi ship, which is additional $32. Looks great. And as my main entree, I do have the house strip loin steak with some peppercorn sauce. For desserts tonight, Lauren has gone ahead with the orange zest cake. Victoria has the strawberry cheesecake, and Breda and I have the Carnival melting chocolate cake. So we did have an enjoyable dinner at the Michelangelo restaurant. I'm now sitting here in the Lido Marketplace, enjoying another cup of coffee, still trying to make it to that comedy show later. Breda has taken Victoria to Camp Ocean Kids Club, and I'm just sitting here enjoying my coffee, trying to make it through the evening on our wonderful first day here on the Carnival Firenze. The comedy show does sound like a lot of fun later, so I am trying to make it to that. I just want to show you guys a little bit more of the Lido Marketplace seating right here, so I'm going to turn the camera around. I do like how they have this. This is like the general seating here in the marketplace, the buffet. And I do like how they have these raised banquet seats right here that would allow you to see over the rest of the crowd here. It's actually a pretty genius setup and not something that everyone would notice unless they're sitting back here on these banquet seats. Because a lot of the time, you know, you want a window seat, but you can't see out the window, but these would actually allow you to see out over the rest of everyone else sitting here out into the ocean. We have stumbled across Piazza del Duomo, and there are these incredible violinists playing some pop music, and we've gotten ourselves a couple of espresso martinis. We're gonna sit here and enjoy these. One level up, we have come to Teatro Rosso for the Welcome Aboard show. So let's go see what this is all about.
Enjoy our beautiful ship. She is absolutely gorgeous. She is, in my opinion, the most elegant and beautiful ship sailing under the Carnival fleet. Yes, she is. So look after her, look out for her, and get to know her very, very well. Did we have was it a first-time cruise just down here as well? Yeah, first-time cruise. Can I have a first-time cruiser come and help me out? Sir? Yeah, come and help me out. Give it up for our first-time cruiser! make sure everyone is enjoying themselves and knows where the fun is at around the cruise ship. And for this next piece of the Welcome Board show, I
would just like to say that martinis are not the most cruise-friendly drink when the ship is moving. We have now wandered over to Teatro Rosso for the late night comedy show. This is 18 plus. Brady and I went and saw the comedy show. I forget the guy's name. I think it was Jimmy something. And we stayed and watched this whole set. I mean, it was packed and a lot of people were laughing. Just not necessarily my thing. But, oh wait, we're out here on the Lido deck and they got a movie on. Temperature's better in here. It's like the little bit of cool air in. So we are on our way to pick up Victoria. She's already in the after hour kids program that you pay for every hour. And then we're gonna go get some food. And that is gonna close out day one on board the Carnival Firenze. What an amazing day we've had so far. I'm so looking forward to the next few days here. If you guys have any questions, make sure you write them down in the comment below. I'll try to get back to you on that. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, now would be a great time because you don't want to miss the other vlogs that are coming out in this series and all the other cruise vlogs that I've done in the past. So thanks again for coming along with me. Hope to see you again soon.